Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji and today we're going to be playing Going Medieval. Currently we're in episode 42 in our Starfort style mega build. Well, it's a lot of episodes. Hey, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining in yet again. As you can see, the Starfort is taking shape. We have a massive blacksmith forging area. And currently we're in winter day 2 and a cold snap has just hit. So people are going to be very, very cold. But we're looking at our manufactured materials, and you can see the clay bricks are constantly flowing and being used up. So we're quite lucky that things are moving quite smoothly. And we do have a new fighting position, which is going to be from the castle itself, or fort itself, which should be interesting. So we'll see how it all goes. And yeah, as for now, no raids coming in, so we should be fine. There is lots of fodder for our animals. Wolves might go a little hungry, but that's what it is. Alright, we're going to speed things up. We don't want to waste too much time. We're going to see if we can find any fish in our moat. Does not look like it. Oh, there's one. Alright, so we'll just go to the main river. Grab as much as we can. So looking at our food, fermented meals. We have a bit of roasted meat, some honey crisps, bread, stuffed eggs, and junket. Raw food, lots of milk, eggs, cheese, trout. Pike, eel, lots of smoked fish, lots of smoked meat, and a metric shit ton of honey. So yeah, we can survive. And we have dubious booze too. So not the best food at the moment, so we're gonna have to try and improve that. Of course, I just want the Starfort style build to finish, but yeah, lots to do still. But it's fun seeing how it progresses over time. If it was easy, I mean, then everybody would do it. So good things could take time. Right, we're gonna. So currently on our schedule, we have a two-way system. That way, we pretty much always have someone working. Of course, some of them are not going to be happy because of the sleeping patterns. But it does work out for us in the sense that we can always have someone working on something. It does, obviously, it becomes bad when there's a raid and you need everyone on board. But instead of everyone being unhappy, you would only have a few, so it just depends really. And these infirmary beds, we do have some hay that we require. Let's see. I have yet to see any trebuchets or any siege equipment, so I'm not too sure how long that takes. Right, search material, research material wise, there's a few things we can get. Tapestry. That sounds like fun. Yeah, let's get some tapestry. Some brewing would be nice. Brew some ales. Oh, everyone's a bit cold, so of course they become rebellious. We do have an issue here though. So we have a little system eventually when we get bears and bulls. It's just going to be problematic because they won't use it. They'll go around the waterway. So unless we outline this whole entire star and then to there, it's not going to really be worth it. That could be an interesting way to do it. But hey, taking a look, our guardhouses are ready. So if we take a look here, go down a couple of levels, start to see our weapon racks. Quite a lot. Which means we can start transferring things from over here. So we're going to go warfare. I guess there's no weapons there. Perfect. Maybe we need to build an armory as well. This is warfare weapons. I wonder where the warfare is being kept. We know where it's being kept now, so we'll switch that off. Yeah, okay. So armory, how shall we do this? I guess we can build another little section here. The clay walls. Lots of auto saving, a little annoying. Of course it is necessary. Okay, clay brick floors will go like this. Like that. Alright, so there it is. And now we'll do something like this. I want it to look pretty, not pretty shit. What about in these rooms? I guess you wouldn't have an armory in your gatehouses. Yeah, I think we reduce this by, okay, we can shrink the zone by 1. What is this? Iron ingots. Okay, we'll expand the zone like that, and then we'll shrink it like that. Okay, and then, so of course we want the armory to be secure, so we'll have to use reinforced doors. Oh, music's a little buggy. Could be the cold. It's frozen the music. A reinforced door, we'll do like that, like that. Clay brick walls. Calls V is to copy for some reason. I think the cold snap has ended. Okay, so this is going to be our armory. So of course what we need for that. Where's the warfare? Wizard zones. weapon rack. Wall mounted armor rack. Wall mounted weapon rack. Armor rack. Display your outfits and headgear when not in use. Dressing is easy when your garb is organized. Okay, we'll do a whole bunch of these. Actually quite nice, I think. And then we will have let's see what else. Okay, that's there. There's all production buildings. Shield racks, that's what we want. Archery. Okay, so the shield racks will be on the walls. Like so. Doesn't seem like they can. Oh, they can. So this could just be for decoration, but perhaps it's usable. I'm not sure. Okay, that one is obviously in the way. We'll delete it. Oh, where was I? Decorative shield rack. Alright, so there's our weapon, I guess our weapon guard houses and our armor guard houses. Of course, we'll cover all that up. Does make it a bit tight in here, but it is quite nice in that regard. That way we can also have different zones here, so doorways, different sections of the base. Which I think is quite nice, especially if you had to siege. I mean, pretty much unstoppable. And then I guess what we could do here, so there's our doors there. We would have to be over here somewhere. This would have to be destroyed. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll deconstruct that. I will do that. Okay, so following this layout, it's out like 2 door. There we go. That way the infirmaries and the blacksmithing forges are protected. So even if they break through, they won't be able to get there. Of course, we'll take down that ramp, I think. We'll have to mine it out. And I guess this could just be our storage area. It's a pity I can't really see much of what's going on here. The floor. Shime indicators. Alright, let's take a look at our materials. It seems like clay bricks are not being produced very, very fast, even though we have a shit ton of clay. Okay, so Anota is idle. What do you have to do? Cutting plants, animal handling, mining, tailoring. I mean, you can craft if you have nothing to do. Yeah. And then, nope, I want to expand the zone. Finally can expand this area. This is our barley field. Of course, we want to make sure we have a lot of that. Also lots of trees, lots of apple seeds. Seems like our apple orchard is growing slowly. Lots of chains and shackles. Oh, don't we have a prisoner? I'm almost like 100% sure we have a prisoner somewhere. Adept archer, Martin. Okay, so he's not being recruited, so probably we should start recruiting him. Yeah, and then we can maybe put him in shackles. I don't know. We'll try that mechanic perhaps. Let's see. Yeah, I want to definitely change the autosave settings. It's a little too quick. Where are you, Mr. Prisoner? Yeah, Martin. So what do we do? How do we do this? Place shackles. Be nice for him to do some mining or something. We'll find him a job. We still have to cut out this whole mountainside. It's be a nice big farmland for us. Of course, we have to be careful not to overdo it. That is a problem. Winter clothes. Seems like we have a few winter clothes. Definitely gonna need more. Okay, let's take a look, see. Our armor sets are not being completed yet. We can do create a stockpile, and this will be more warfare, armor, and shield. Just copy this. So if there is any extra, they can just go on the floor. So an armor rack takes wood, which we do not have. Which means we have to cut some. All of our wood's being harvested. I guess I can create a nice big tree farm. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Our closest trees are here though, so I'll have to perhaps just work with these for now. Alright, so taking a look at our workers. Someone praying, some enjoying entertainment, we have producing, harvesting animals, sleeping. Obviously half are sleeping, half are cutting, working, producing. Some are building. Eustace. What is your skill level, Eustace? At okay, so the building's coming along quite nicely. We have ornate gates over there. They are kept open. Let's take a look at our prisoner and see what he is up to. He's got shackles on. Okay, we got the shackles. Versions here. Now, how do we get him to do things? What is his name? His name is Martin Penzel. Okay. Perhaps in manage. Overview. Prisoners. Captive labor. Construction. And mining. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so there he goes. He gets free reign. Does he? No, he doesn't get put onto our roster there. Right, there's the merchant. So we'll send our good friend Edric. We have a chat with Godfrey. Or Jeffrey. And then we shall see. Guess it does take a while to get to Jeffrey. Okay, so for sale, we got some barley, which was obviously very good. We'll take some beet seeds. Always take seeds where we can. Same with cabbage, we'll take those. Some dubious boo, some fire traps, some flax seeds, we'll take those. Herbs are fine. Stuffed eggs. Not really much, I'd say. Yeah, it's just... Wish we could just auto this, but I guess that's all we can do. Let's see. Only 75 kgs worth. Might as well buy some coins. Yeah, honestly, not much to buy from this merchant. So I'll send him on his way. So it wouldn't make sense to just have an empty space here. So we're definitely going to be adding in interior merlins. That's the way I see it, at least. Gimme the chicken has passed away. Of course, we are adding lots of details here, but it is, of course, worth it. This will be a secondary fallback position, so of course, if they break through, I guess it's going to go right through like that. And what we'll do here is we'll shrink this zone like so. We'll shrink this zone. Let's go back back to staircases, and we'll go with clear brick. That way we can have a fighting position in case these walls go down. Okay, let's take a look and see what our prison is up to. I'm actually quite interested to see if he's still locked up. Does not seem so. Okay, where are you? Okay, so he's allowed free reign. Guess we'll just have to follow him for a bit. Perhaps we need to allow him to have some clothes. I'm not sure. Oh, we'll just have to let that run for a bit and see if he does anything. I think we can start to take out this section here, so we'll do it like this. So the sooner we cut this bit of ground out, the easier it will become to utilize the space. So we are getting quite close to the river, so one wrong move and there goes our, I guess, whole defense. Alright, checking in on our workers. Got some preparing food, mining, hauling, hunting, producing, constructing. Happy birthday, Nota. 37. Come on, guys. You gotta get the boars. Oh, terrible shots, guys. Terrible shots. Now this boar died. I guess we'll take that. And there we go. Another boar carcass for us. Lots of meat. And there's one more boar over there. Alright, so of course we would also like to start with the digging of these sections. Alright. That's one way to do it. Important we don't overdo it, yeah, and make a mistake. Otherwise, it'll flood like crazy. Let's check and see if we found any more boars lying about. This boar is still quite healthy. Oh no. Kip is unconscious in the water. That's dangerous. Ooh, and another merchant is available. Bear, are we training? Taming? Is it weird that everything's set to hunt? Like everything? Oh, well, another merchant caravan is here, so we can send old good old Edric to do some bartering. Hopefully something good. Alrighty, so we've got some summer clothes for sale. Research table, blacksmith's forge, we have all that. No, we don't need that. Crown. Wait, hit points. Okay, it's interesting. Haven't seen a crown before. Nothing really catches the eye. Some healing kits that aren't bad actually. Geez, 30 gold each. It's quite profitable. Some textbooks, winter clothing. Honestly, not really much worth it, so I'm gonna just let that sit for now. You know, sometimes you don't have to buy something. It's perfectly fine not to. So, of course, someone is idle. Who will be that? Never mind. Well, I think we can start building out the rest of the section here. This is almost done. So, of course, what we do is go to the allow, and then we can drag select. Select again. We're just going to allow everything to be built. That way we can go higher up into our castle side, which would be great. I'm expecting an event anytime soon, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. All right, looking at our food situation, raw food, we have a lot of meat. Edric's idle. Maybe you need another job, good sir. No handling. can always craft if you don't have anything to do. So it's perfectly fine. Oops, someone's hunting. Hunting at night. That's quite interesting. He's actually taking the boar with him. It's a rare occurrence. But we're going to allow the fox. Teddy! Chicken has died. It's unfortunate. Alright, so if we see any trees like this, of course we want to cut them down. Once we have this all dug up, we're going to have to start cutting all this section down. And we're going to be making nice big tree farms so we can have constant wood. Constant wood influx. Alright, so before we get too involved in this section here, we want to first make sure that all of it is built. As you can see, that is our foundations. It's quite intricate, but it has to be, of course. Alright, so that's our base level. One level higher. Now we should have enough column support. We might need a little one over there. That's definitely going to be very helpful. Because if we go up, we need all that support. Of course, we will allow these two as well. So of course you can walk along the Merlin, so we want to perhaps change it so that you can't, of course, reach these sections. Luckily, this will be blocked off, so they won't be able to actually go in to the main castle block. Alrighty, so this is obviously going to be our quarters. I think we have, okay, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10, 11, 12-ish, yeah, about 12-ish per level. So we'll have to go up 2 levels at least. And then I think what we'll have to do food-wise is that we can either do wings for like food, we can go down a level for storage. I know there is ladders, but we are going to do a staircase system. So a staircase is 3 blocks, but you need to do 4 in order to place the top of the stairs. So it's always against the back wall, which means you have like a flow. So it flows and then it flows and flows down. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, I'll have to show you when I do it. Is this not set for some reason? Medium, low. That's weird. Settlers. Oh. Pierced lung. Broken nose. Bruised chest. Bruised leg. You can just rest, my friend, Dale. Nonetheless, who's on heal 10? Who's the best tender? Got one, and he's broken. Lady Blue, please tend his wounds. Damn, we have way too many animals getting hunted. I don't know what we did. We max set everyone to hunt. Wildlife is most likely the reason. Let's unmark all of those. Crikey. Okay, so of course we have lots of rebellious people. I think by building up our quarters here on the second level, they're going to be a lot happier, and which means they're not going to be as moody and not going to be as rebellious. So that is a big part of it. Of course, digging underground and building underground is safer long term. We just have to figure out a way to make their apparel a lot less ugly. Armor. Okay, so I don't know. Clay brick making. How do we make it less ugly? Flexible, easy to wear, metal offers good protection from sharp blades, help divert festering battle wounds. Okay, so maybe there is something we can do that's not necessarily in the research tree. So let's go down to the depths and see what we can make. I'm assuming it would be here. Tapestry, winter clothes, practice dummy. I think we ought to make like 12 each, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Right, that's an 8. Maybe we always have some good clothes. I guess we'll do 18 caps. And then 18 so we'll do that each season, I guess. Okay, those are all being produced. This is the bowers table, right? And production speeds up plus 10, 110%. Okay, so we'll have to actually go to jobs. Okay, so who is on carpentry? Lady Blue has good carpentry skills, so does Scott. I think we'll put Scott on because he's doing a whole bunch of different things. So we'll set crafting to 2. Mining can be good as well. Who else is proficient? Maybe Lady Blue. She can have 2 jobs. Yeah, we definitely need more good weapons. And who's on tailoring? Tailoring. Our best worker is Edric. And Anota. And Eustace. And Mariotta. Okay, 2's good. That should take care of quite a lot for us. Okay, someone is idle. We have to make sure they're not just sitting around doing nothing. So Cassandra has good skills in fishing. We'll put you at 1 there. And then I guess you could always do crafting. If you don't have anything to do, you can just craft. Animal husbandry is also very good. Cutting plants, not bad. And Baldwin is now idle. It's a very good harvester. Put you at 1 there. Botany, cutting plants, and smithing. Okay, that's enough. Settlers are hungry, settlers are happy. Yeah, that's all those jobs sorted. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for today. We're making good progress with our second floor of the castle build, or Starfort build. And this is obviously going to house our villagers in better rooms, make them a lot happier, I hope. Anyway, hey, hope you all enjoyed it. And of course, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.